Hello everyone, and welcome to
Well, football is of course ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. We are just getting started. It appears to be a 4-4-2 formation, Jim.
Well, what I like about this system, Peter, is the way in which both central midfielders have to work in tandem. If one opts to go forward, the other sits, and when one moves either side to snuff out an attack, the other will hold the central ground. Communication is obviously vital to make it a success.
Messi! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, it's very good running, that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That's good pressing, squeezing the play. Great vision. Now it's Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Messi. And he's managed to get free. Piqué did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Oh, shooting chance! Who do you, Jim, see making a difference here?
I've always been impressed with this boy, Pau Cubarsí. It never ceases to amaze me, Peter, how the Catalans always manage to unearth.
Tries one from range! Goal! Borussia Dortmund! And it's Borussia Dortmund who take the lead. Smiles broad and beautiful. That is a cracking hit.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's forced to go back. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Son Heung-min. Mbappe is onto this. That has not gone well. Threads one in. Oh, he's having a go! Oh, nice. Just not quite.
Oh, it looked like he tried to give it some extra whip.
Lahm, a player who needs no introduction. Hazard making good progress.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
And here's Cannavaro. Great chance! Borussia Dortmund have the chance to go the other way. Oh, easy pickings there.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Figo, who is rarely short on confidence. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, perfectly measured that. And the shot! And it's in! Again, in a trice, and they are soaring! It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Borussia Dortmund are doing very nicely, thank you.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice control. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through. He's had a shot! Messi. He's had it taken off him. Lahm getting forward. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Thuram. It's Kimmich. Casemiro. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. That has been cut short. He's gone for goal. Lahm. 5 minutes till the break. Spread it left. Not the most accurate pass. Kimmich is always scanning the pitch for targets. Casemiro. Now it's Messi. And it's Hazard. And he welcomes it in. It's gone all the way through to the keeper. Son Heung-min. Maldini. That's the end of the first 45. Some first half thoughts?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly. So we're off again.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
And it's come back to the keeper. And he's managed to get rid. It's a pretty loose pass. Kubasi, he is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Tries to play it through. Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe will not want to lose out. Can he finish? Off the post. Messi. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. He'll try from distance! Ambitious, but just off target.
Yeah, certainly could have been something so much more.
It's Son Heung-min! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
Well, let that be a lesson to them. If they don't stay focused all the time, they're going to be made to pay.
And here's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival. Tries to pass it through. No, that pass isn't the best. Kimmich. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi. Messi! What a hit! What a hit! A rocket anthem! That is a gem! An absolute gem! And they are disappearing out of sight. He has given that the lot. Bang!
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 5.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
A case now of complete control. Israel perhaps contemplating their next change here. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Son Heung-min scooting forward. That is good strength. And there's the shot! No, not quite.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Defending was strong and firm. Looking to play him in. Mbappe finding himself in space. He's gone for goal! And he should have made it 4.
It's certainly a bold attempt, and there's nothing wrong with that. Shame he didn't work the keeper a bit more, though.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to...
Big chance! Messi. Rodri. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Israel clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Figo. That has ended up in no man's land. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And that is expertly dealt with.
Well, a few of his teammates are quite furious with him as they felt they were within reach, but he made nothing of it. His boss doesn't look too amused either.
Oh, what has happened here? Can he get on the end of this? Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. He's a sharp little ball here. Pass somewhat off target. Son Heung-min.
Israel really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable.
Substitution for Borussia Dortmund, number 7, Son Heung-min.
Strong
11,
running down that left flank.
Ronaldinho.
He has found the way through.
Number 23,
Thuram does
Lionel
really well
Messi.
there. He is strong.
Number 8, Casemiro.
And it's Davids.
Coming on the field,
Kubasi.
number 25,
Yamal.
Gonzalez. Number 55, Alessandro Del Piero. Number 15,
Yamal.
Leroy Sané.
Maldini with the
Number
foul.
6, Xabi
It's a
Alonso.
straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Borussia Dortmund are down to 10 men.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Borussia Dortmund clearly now in lead preservation mode. Lahm gets over and intercepts.
Well, yet another interception, and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's a poor throw that, picked off with relative ease. Del Piero has an approach to the game which is pretty much shoot on sight. Oh, sweet feet. And a chance! And it's there! Just cruising! They are cruising! A truly super goal. What a spiky hit that was.
That was magnificent. The way he caught it so perfectly, I think he's even managed to surprise himself, Peter.
Substitution for Israel, number 23, Philipp Lahm.
And that's that. A tale of two teams, one irresistible, unstoppable, the other fragile and...
Bienvenidos al partido de hoy.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. The pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So, it's away we go then. And the lineup suggests, Jim, that it's going to be a 3-4-3 formation.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
And it's chance for a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
And he's got away from him. Nicely aimed pass. And this is Eto. Oh, that's fabulous. They're urgent. Shot a goal! So, Jim, who would you identify as... And a chance! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Barcelona really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
He is through here. Driven in. Ibrahimovic! And the header is disappointing in the end.
You really could have done with engaging those crossers much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Takes a shot. Azar getting forward. That'll be a throw. Oh, good steal, he just read it. So, Jim, what has caught your eye in these early exchanges?
Well, both sides seem happy with the patient approach for now, still trying to have a good look at one another.
That's a cute ball. Figo. And the ball's come loose here. Yeah, he's fouled him there. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. This looks like a more than decent chance to strike.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Haaland. That's very neat. He's picked his... Hazard! It's a loose ball.
We'll simply have to tip his hat to the keeper here because that was a magnificent save.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? And oh, a gilt-edge! It's Luis Suarez!
The keeper was likely to need his best there, and he found it.
Oh, there's a probing ball. Now, can they get him away? Lahm, very much a man of this moment. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
I actually think both teams are playing okay here. We've had some good attempts, although they've mounted to nothing so far.
And here's Haaland. Oh, good spread. They get a throw in. Now he's got space here. Luis Suarez. And it's Scholes. And there's green grass ahead of him. Eto'o! And he should have made them pay.
I think this defence could do themselves a massive favour by being more decisive, more communicative. They're being penetrated too easily, too often.
Searching pass he's played there. Lahm. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Oh, that's a key interception. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And he's managed to get... It's Luis Suarez! Figo. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Now it's Hazard.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
It's a good run he's making out on the left. He has found the way through. Flings it across. Can he finish? Goal!
And for such a big name in your side to register very close to the break, not only creates a real buzz in your dressing room during the break, but dispirits the opposition too and sets up a decent chance to go on and finish this game to their liking now.
That is so good, such sharp skills and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
And that's gone loose. Oh, he's been caught napping! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Didn't quite get enough on that.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
And we've reached half-time. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Israel go in at half-time with a 1-0 lead.
On the evidence of what we've seen, they're worth their lead. There was genuine intensity and purpose behind what they brought to the game. I think they'll want a strong start just after the break, though, to force the issue that bit more.
Israel leading via the game's only goal, 1-0 at the break. And here is the first touch of the second half.
Well, if you're ahead, it's a good time to start moving the ball quicker, Peter. Entice your opponents out.
He's rising! Went with his head, but couldn't steer it in. Probing pass. That's good vision. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Israel have reclaimed it. Now it's Luis Suarez. Rodri is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And he's there to retrieve it. Tries to play it through. Lam. That is ended up in no man's land. Can he get on the end of this? And the pass is intercepted. Aims beyond the defence. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Tries to pass it through. Zanetti. Well read, nice interception. And he thumps it clear. Throw in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Luis Suarez. And this is Eto'o. Now there's a shooting chance! Well taken goal. They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going...
Hello everyone, and welcome to
Oh, what a sight
today's
this is. The
match.
colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Well, we're on the way. Gabriel Batistuta, Jim, pretty much the embodiment of the complete striker, wouldn't you say?
Devastating. A great goal scorer and a scorer of great goals too. Giving the ball anywhere near the box, and you know what the outcome will be.
The very example of a centre-forward.
Absolutely, he was pretty close to perfection for most of his career.
Well-timed, excellent interception. No, that's been intercepted. And it's Azar. It's a pretty loose pass. Has a look and plays it forward. Not the most accurate pass. Figo steaming forward at pace. Figo, he has found the way through. Pings it. Oh, good effort!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
That's rather hopeful. Oh, the ball. Oh, what? And again! And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Well, it's been a very attacking start here. It's looking good for them if they can maintain what we've seen.
Cannavaro gets across to intercept that. Lobbed in behind. He's being urged to shoot. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pass somewhat off target. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Hazard, good, strong midfield running here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Lopez tries a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Bangladesh with the corner, they're first. And now they can spring out of defence. They're back in possession and ready to go again. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Couldn't squeeze it through. Aims beyond the defence. It's a throw-in. Shoot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Now it's Batistuta. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Well, nicely intercepted. That is ended up in no man's land. And here's Lopez. Pinches it off him.
Firmine really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Ibrahimovic. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. Bangladesh definitely have the look of a team that likes to counter-attack, Peter.
Yeah, that is clear. Just look at how they line up.
Well, in other words, they don't mind being patient.
Oh, that pass isn't the best. Figo. He's found a way through. Looks across and plays it in. And that has been cleared. Firmine.
Israel have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Messi. Ibrahimovic. Looking to play him in. Space for him to turn and look. And this is Batistuta. Batistuta! He's done very well to get to that.
Batistuta clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Figo. And he's managed to get free. Figo cross, he's rising! And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Now that is commitment to the cause.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it. That's just playing it safe and simple.
And that has not gone well. Bangladesh are looking to go forward now. And he was quick to react. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Yehi. Koundé. And it's Lopez. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's had it taken off him. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Quick look at his watch, and the referee whistles for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. And we are up to the break.
Israel really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now. Stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So we reach the halfway point, and neither side have yet been able to force the issue. It's 0-0. Away we go again. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Dest. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Lam. Oh no, no circumventing this opponent.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Floated through. Oh, important interception. Cannavaro. That's really well manoeuvred. Good ball, good take. Hazard. Koundé proves too strong. Koundé did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Passing is crisp and sharp. He's having a pop! Oh, cracking effort.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
That is ended up in no man's land. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Kimmich is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Azar. Lahm. And it's Rodri. And it's Ibrahimovic. Vigo, who is rarely short on confidence. That's destined for the flank. Now it's Lopez. No, not quite on the same wavelength. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Aubameyang. Lopez. It's a pretty loose pass. He's having a hit! Oh, split-second reaction.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Bangladesh have their second corner now. And now a sudden chance to counter. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
Kimmich, he won't be happy with that one. And it's Azar. Tries to play it through. Shot could be on. There's the shot! And shifted it to the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. PK. Now it's Lopez. And it's Messi. Van Dijk. Knocks it into space.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Substitution on the field. Number 10, Fermin Lopez. Number 11, Gabriel Batistuta. Number 5, Joshua
That pass
Kimmich.
isn't the best.
Number 9, Lucas Paqueta. Number 17,
Chouameni.
Virgil
Oh,
van
that's a
Dijk.
key interception.
Coming on the field. Number 21,
Hazard.
Desiree Doué. Number 23, Sergio
Great vision.
Aguero.
He has a look
Number
out.
3, Moises
Well, there's no
Caicedo.
doubt that they want to win this,
Number
Peter.
7,
They'll have to maintain
Steven Gerrard.
the energy and dynamism
Number
until the very
13,
end, though.
Christian Romero.
And the through ball. Good read, needed to be. PK with the clearance. Now it's Haaland. Spread it left. Now it's Doué. That's been cut out, well played. Lahm getting this one clear. Just 5 minutes left. Nice interception, well timed. Gerrard. Can he get on the end of it? Chance! They want to be quick to recover this. Here's a chance! And it's Caicedo.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Oh, that's wonderful alertness. And now they can clear their lines. Chouameni cuts it out. So that's it. It is all over. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion.
Israel.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So things are underway.
It's rare for me to look at a fullback as a potential match winner, Peter, but with Roberto Carlos, I can make an exception.
He's not a defender at all, is he? He's a winger more than that.
Exactly, the Brazilian Express, up and down the line all the time, and a taker of audacious free kicks.
And the volley. And that's going to be a goal kick. Koeman. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Baresi. Messi carries the ball down the right. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, now he's having a hit! And that has kept the keeper on his toes.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
And here's Messi. Pass somewhat off target. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
He leaps for it! Decent attempt, but not quite good enough.
Israel really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Look where it came from. Ah, that's a fine interception. No goals as yet. Well, nicely intercepted. First quarter of an hour gone. Passing is crisp and sharp. Oh, he's done very well to take that back. Engages and forces him off the ball. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And this is Rui Costa. Haaland. A good play on the left-hand side here. He is through here. Hazard with towering header.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Ronaldinho did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Tries to play it through. And here's Ronaldinho. Pele, and the shot! Pele finds himself offside. Pinches it off him.
Israel always have been a side that are known for pressing, a style that's very high-tariff, Peter.
But it can pay off big. Messi! It's loose now, and again! And somehow he has kept that, and again!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Challenge just a bit on the firm. Tries from distance. Well, that looked awkward, but he had a good crack at it. Baresi. Ronaldinho. Always onto this. And this is Pele. Real chance! Goal! Israel! That was easy. Almost too easy.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have the first goal.
Well, I'd remind those players, Peter, that concentration will be key for a while now, as you don't want to hand the momentum straight back to your opposition.
And Messi! Just the wrong side.
He's not happy, and you'd expect that, but at least there's plenty of appreciation for what was a genuinely fine effort.
Roberto Carlos. Can he get it through? He's found a way through. That's a throw. Ronaldinho proves just a little bit too strong. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner.
The taker has to look for options, because an aerial supply doesn't look promising here.
Absolutely, they're certainly not as big as those trying to stop them. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Haaland. Looking for the run. And this is Messi. And he's got the beating of his man. Baresi getting this one clear. Yes, he's gone for goal.
At a time.
Koeman. That's the end of the first 45. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Israel finding themselves behind by just one goal at the break.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. The second half is up and running.
Israel really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Goes down, but nothing given. Now it's Azar. They get a throw in. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Koeman. Ronaldinho. Good defending there, they've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Threads one in. Messi. And he's made sure that's not getting through. That has not gone well. Chips it through. Defending was strong and firm. No, that's been intercepted. It's run loose here. Looking for options for movement. Israel still chasing a one-goal deficit here. Now it's Pelé. Great defending, strong and determined. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. That has ended up in no man's land. And the pass is intercepted. Azar, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now this could be a chance. Takes aim. He's had a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
Played out to the left flank. There's a sharp little ball here. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's a pretty loose pass. He can run onto that. Haaland.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
They just need to sort out their end product, and quickly.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Pass is just off target. Defending of the desperate variety. Oh, important interception. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Israel are very much in the game and matching the opposition for chances.
Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Great vision.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That's been slipped through. Oh, that's superb. And a shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
Terrific effort! That's a fair try, but just off target. Oh, he's having a go! So close to drawing level.
Oh, I think you could really feel his pain there. He was convinced he'd put his side level.
Substitution for Israel, number 9.
Well, the two coaches
Johan
are
Cruyff.
signalling changes here, both
Number
at the same
22,
time.
Rui Costa. Coming on the field, number 20. Karl-Heinz
Baresi.
Rummenigge. Number
Messi
19,
does have his name on the score sheet, of
Michel
course.
Platini.
Now it's Messi. He's picked his way through.
Israel surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And that's a dangerous ball. Rummenigge unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He has found the way through. Koeman attempts a clearance. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I like to see, Peter, that they haven't given up yet, so the spirit burns on.
Rummenigge.
Israel nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
He's got away. Can he get on the end of this? Bale. There's the header! And that's a good finish. He has gobbled up his 20th goal.
Goal scorer for Israel after 87
A
minutes.
really
is
thumping header. Absolutely
Number 9.
crashes it in.
He did so
Cristiano
well there,
Ronaldo.
attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left, but if we have to find a winner now, there's no question who I'll be backing.
Have been indicated.
Desai. Roberto Carlos. Now, can they get him away? Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. And time is up. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be set.
Hello everyone, and welcome to...
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real
Israel
expectant buzz in the
against
stadium, and the players on the pitch are
Manchester
raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So that's got things underway.
Frank Rijkaard can really make his presence felt. A superb defender who became an iconic midfield anchorman.
And what's more, a remarkably good strike rate, actually.
Very true, just another level of his expertise, Peter, but his reading of the game, for me, is masterful.
Now it's Messi. Messi. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Vieira running with the ball. Kaká. Ball played for Rijkaard. Kaká is wide and looking to get onto this.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Azar. Well, that's a good run down the left. He has found the way through. Has crossed into the middle. Rijkaard. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Buffon chooses to deal with it himself. Collar. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Collar. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now the cross. Can he finish? Goal! Manchester United! That was fabulous. The most adept of touches, the smoothest of finishes.
You know, the chest control was a really wise move. That created the route to goal.
So the first moment of real significance.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Always onto this. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all. It's a pretty loose pass. And he's there to retrieve it. Now it's Haaland. That has ended up in no man's land. Eze tries to play it through. Spread neatly. He is through here. Towering header. Firm header just off target.
That's a really decent chance.
That's going wide left. And here's Azar. Oh, that's delightful. He's found a way through. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And this is Nedved. He's picked his way. Can he finish? And he hits the net. A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
And yes, it's him again. Manchester United are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Eze. And that was asking for too much. Thuram. Rodri. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Collar. And he's cut it out. Now it's Haaland. And it's Kaka. Kaka! Oh, important interception. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Manchester United clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's good running with the ball. Israel are still behind as we reach out for half-time. Not the most accurate pass. Maldini. He is a perfect combination of brain and brawn. Kaka. That'll be a throw.
Rijkaard.
Koller, whose purpose now is to complete a hat-trick. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, well played, well sorted out.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
It's a promising position. Oh, that's fabulous. Has to go back. Nedved! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. Buffon clearly engaging in mind games here. And they're running away with it. Not much more than a formality.
A picture of confidence that was never missing.
A case now of complete control. Cannavaro. That has not gone well.
Vieira.
That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will. Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. Away we go again.
Israel really have to pick things up here. Their opponents are going to set up to play on the counter-attack now, which means they're going to have to find ways to draw them out more.
Azar. He's got away. Crosses it in. Nice interception, well timed. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Thuram kept his eye on it, and he's there. Now it's Azar. Pass is just off target. Kaka conjures time and space where few can.
Vieira.
And it's Eze. Now it's Nedved. That's destined for the flank. He's shifting through the gears here. Koller. And that is expertly dealt with. Picked out brilliantly. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Boca Juniors are inclined to exhibit a more cavalier approach to the game, Jim.
Yeah, possession-based football can be expansive and stylish, provided you have enough ballers in your team and someone who can dictate the tempo. It's not a style that anyone can necessarily play easily, Peter.
Haaland has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Lahm did incur the wrath of the referee and has earned himself a booking in the process. Some good work on the right flank here. Now it's Messi. Messi going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul.
Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, he waited a little while, but it does seem that the referee was eventually convinced that that was a clear enough chance he denied.
Well, he had a decision to make.
Messi! Nearly, but not quite.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Oh, great run, magical! Oh, that's fabulous. He's had it taken off him. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. It's a promising position. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He is through here. Plenty. Zaire Emery! And here's Zaire Emery. Shoots!
And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping. Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Israel have the chance to go the other way. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Piqué is fouled. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. And it's Rodri. Now that is commitment to the cause.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
And he can thump it away. Boca Juniors are looking to go forward now. It's been slipped through. Diaz. Oh, shooting chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! Speed of thought, efficiency of movement, and certainty of outcome.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all. A killer pass, perfectly delivered.
Boca Juniors have penetrated for the first time. He's having a hit! That had everyone off their seats.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Now it's Danny Olmo. He's on it. Can he get a... And Messi! Oh, that was no routine save.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Paredes. Count finding himself in space. Takes a shot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Kaut can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing.
And now they can spring out of defence. Zaire Emery kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Played out to the left flank. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Shapes to shoot! Same again, same outcome.
Well, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
And he's managed to get free. Dani Olmo. Thuram does really well to win the ball there. Dani Olmo unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. And it's Figo.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
He's having a shot! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
It's their second corner of the game. They've played it short. Cannavaro tries a shot! Oh, it's come off the upright. It's a carbon copy of the previous miss. Paredes. That has been slung wide. He's found a way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Looking to play him in. And he shoots! And no mistake. And this is getting better and better. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Boca Juniors are doing very nicely, thank you.
There's a certain authoritativeness in everything they do now. If they want to kill off this game, now's the time to get it done.
Edmilson. Paredes. DiMarco. Diaz. And he was quick to react. Cannavaro. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. And it's Piqué. Could move up a gear here. Nice bit of skill, and he's away. Played out towards the right wing. And this is Messi. Now it's Dani Olmo. He's picked his way through. And the referee says that is that for the first half. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
Israel are very much up against it, and that's given the manager a real headache as to how to get his players to regain focus during half-time. He's going to have to get amongst the players and really lift them to produce something close to the best football if they're going to salvage this.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. So we're on the way for the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Corbell claims it, safe hands. Rodri, not one to pass up the chance to run up the defence. He loves those duels.
Well, I thought that run had balance and control, skill and strength. The sort of desire we hope will spread.
Rodri cannot be beaten that easily. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. Well, that is a good challenge from him. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. He's having a hit! Boca Juniors are a team that take pride in possession.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. They like to be brave with the ball, get on it, have a go, Peter, try something different. They certainly have the players who are very eager to take that on.
And the counter is on. He has found the way through. It's a good run down the right. Figo. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And here's Haaland. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Diaz picks it up out wide. Oh, that's a foul in a dangerous area. Well, it looks like he's picked up a bit of a knock from that challenge. And it's Messi. Can he get it through? And this is Messi.
I'll tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that. I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Cannavaro. Figo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
No, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. Israel are looking to break at pace. Figo. Figo delivers. Oh, that was vital. Couch looking sharper, more menacing with every chance that comes his way. And he's intervened well there. Knocks it into space. Couch, he's got away, tries to play it through, and he's picked it up out wide, and this is Couch. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 19. Entrará al campo número 13.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. Bellingham gets the call to seemingly universal approval.
It's a wow moment. Now that's the sort of change you don't see every day.
Pass somewhat off target. Dembele receives it in a wide position. He's shifting through the gears here. Israel are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's picked his way through. It's a goal kick. Boca Juniors have opted to make another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Into the channel. Diaz has it in a wide position. And this is Messi. Looking for options for movement. He's got away. Ibrahimovic. Kobel breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Saliba. Zaire Emery. Spread it left. Great defending, strong and determined. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Bellingham! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
And it didn't take him long. Just sitting on the bench and waiting moments ago, already he has scored.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
Cambio en Boca Juniors. Número 11.
So a bit of a revolving door here.
Número
Lots and
23.
lots of changes. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared it.
There's the shot! Oh, good finish! That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And now he has two. So the lead now is 2.
Well, I think it's just the reward for their application. They've played with great courage to try and kill this off, and for me, it looks like they've just about done it.
Vinicius Junior. Now there's a real chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Messi deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Cambio en Israel. Número 16.
So here comes the
Número
substitution.
14. Entran número 4. Número 9.
Koundé. Oh, that pass isn't the best.
Se agregarán 5 minutos al tiempo reglamentario.
Very nicely done. Crosses it in here. Israel with a corner and hardly any time left on the clock. Corner number 3 coming up. Yamal goes short. He slid in and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Ronaldo is onto this. And for a moment, time stood still. Israel get their 4th corner. Yamal with the short one. Crosses it in. Vinicius Junior in with the challenge. And we're done. Israel perhaps ended up out of ideas and out of steam. Some warm applause and a... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up, and we'll be getting underway very soon. So straight into the action. He's having a hit! Wide, but only just.
Oh, did the keeper have that covered? I'm not sure he did. I think I need a replay on that one.
Well, now the opposition are going to have to find something pretty special to stop Lionel Messi today, aren't they, Jim?
Yeah, the man is an absolutely born winner.
Aguero! And he's managed to get rid.
He has saved the goalkeeper's blushes there. What great defending.
Mbappe takes a shot! Goal! And that was as close to certain as can be.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Mateus Cunha.
Israel finding themselves unexpectedly behind.
Mateus Cunha.
Tries one from range. Real chance. Courtois can clear it away. Lam, no, he's not getting past him there. Now it's Neymar. Now it's Ibrahimovic. That looks a good ball through. It's Asa! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, he's been caught napping. Desai, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Now it's Haaland. He's found a way through. Hazard. Hazard! And the ball's come loose here. Mateus Cunha. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And here's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Neither of these two want to come off second best. He's got away. Oh, good climb! And no mistake. They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
It was wonderfully efficient.
So well played, Peter. Did a great job keeping sight of the ball. Made a classic move and met it perfectly.
So they have it all to do again.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides.
And a chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Haaland. Hazard has it out wide and in space. Chance, surely! It's loose now, and they want to get it back. It's a throw-in. Now it's Figo. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Mbappe. And this is Aguero.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
And it's Hazard. And here's the chance to counter. And it's been played through. Gets his head on it! Against the crossbar. Oh, brilliant stop from Courtois!
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
It's Hazard! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Messi goes short. Great chance! That is a more than decent save from the goalkeeper. Israel have their third corner. Messi plays it short. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Hazard is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's on it, can he get away? Hazard! Tchouameni gets it away. And again, he is at his elastic best. They're up to 5 corners now. And it's been taken short. Goes for a shot! Nearly, but not quite. The corner count is rising. That's 6. Messi with the short one. And that should get the job done. And now they can spring out of defence. Mbappe. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Matheus Cunha clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Hazard. Oh, well measured. He's shifting through the gears here. Courtois claims it without any fuss. Lam. No, that's been intercepted.
3 minutes at a time.
Desai. And it's Thuram. Hazard. Can he finish? A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying.
Could a member of staff report to the
How's the first
information
half
desk?
compared with your
Thank you.
expectation?
Israel will be pretty happy with the way they've performed so far. They remain calm after going behind, and they were able to raise the intensity, get their equaliser. So this isn't bad at all.
So 45 minutes of uncompromising football, and at the break, it's 1 each. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Israel are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has...
There's the header!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
PK. Mbappe. Modric. It's played through for him. Aguero couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered. The defence were just well prepared for what was coming.
And that's definitely not his best. That's a risky ball, you've got to say. That's really well cleared. And that's been won straight back. Now it's Aguero. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Neymar. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Now, can they get him away? Modric gets into a good position. Tries a shot! And And he's stuck it away. And they're back in front. His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely clinical.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Chelsea have their lead. Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Neymar. He was under real pressure there. Shot could be on. Shapes to shoot! Denied by an instinctive save.
Mbappe actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Substitution for Israel, number 14.
Israel choosing to make the first change.
Number
They've played it
17.
short. Modric
Lionel Messi, number 2.
hangs one in,
Luis Figo,
and he was alert to it.
number 22.
Israel has the chance to go the other way,
Coming on the field, number 19.
and the counter is
number
on.
20. Johan Cruyff, number
That is
13.
a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
Number 4. Edgar Davids.
Yamal is someone with real dynamite in his boots. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. He's picked his way through, skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Davids. Now it's Costa. Oh, good spread. Looking to play him in.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing. Carry on plugging away, and eventually you might just get that little break.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
A lucky break would certainly help their cause now.
Israel still have the cards to affect this game. Good ball, good take.
Chelsea surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
Tries to pass it through.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That has not gone well.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 10. Matheus Cunha. Coming on the field is number 20. Jude Bellingham.
Israel have turned to their bench, and we're going to have a substitution. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Number 9.
Modric,
Cristiano Ronaldo.
Tchouaméni, Wan-Bissaka, Modric, always wanting the ball, always wanting to do something different with it.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 5. Aurelien Tchouaméni. Coming on the field is number 25.
Time is running out here.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Bellingham, there's the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. He's under a lot of pressure there. That is good strength. That is lovely. No unnecessary risks, and the game is petering out here.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
he's been shifted off it. Wan-Bissaka.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And he's there to retrieve it. That'll be a throw-in.
Substitution for Chelsea, number 6, Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
Now is this the final assault?
That's good play from him.
Oh, that's fabulous. Elects to cross. And a header! Aguero.
They need to play the...
So that's it. It is all over. Israel perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel that... The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So straight into the action.
France really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
He's on it. Can he get away? Nicked it back promptly. Well, here's your hero, goal scorer, match winner, saviour, all in one. Lionel Messi is indeed one of a kind, and history shows that he is all of those things and so much more.
Yeah, and we can testify to that, having covered quite a few of those games where he shot.
And there's the shot! Sensational from Haaland!
Well, this is already looking rather ominous for the opposition. When a player of his calibre can open up the scoring with a brilliantly classy finish, it could be a very long match for that defence to prevent it happening again.
The purest possible contact. What a fabulous strike.
I think it was probably past the keeper before he even saw it. Incredible he got so much power with so little backlift.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Just eases him off the ball. Now it's Haaland. Now it's Hazard. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Showing good feet. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Haaland actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest. All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vigo plays it short. Shot a goal! And he's really put himself on the line here. Israel have their second corner now. They've played it short. And this is Hazard. He's cut it out. And now they can spring out of defence. And here's Haaland. He'll try from distance. Haaland! That is brilliant! That is a gem! An absolute gem! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
I just thought that was going to hit the outside of the post for a moment there, but it just curled enough to catch the inside for a very good strike.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Haaland.
That is very well defended.
Oh, can he get onto this? Well, played right into his path. There's the shot! And it's in! Back within one! They have them in their sights again!
But pour l'équipe de France.
Yeah, and he did well not to stray offside there as well, Peter. He just seemed to instinctively know when the ball was going to be delivered, and he got it right.
Messi!
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Thuram is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. That's been cut out, well played. Yamal. Tonali. It's an inviting looking ball, that. But that has not gone well. Van Dijk. And it's been shipped out wide. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Desai did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Haaland, he is, and a chance! In he goes again. Well taken goal. 2 up now, and they are cruising.
But pour l'équipe d'Israël. Après 30 minutes de jeu.
Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
I wonder if the manager is tempted to go for another and really kill the game off completely. I, for one, think he should now.
And it's Messi. It's a pretty loose pass. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Pinches it off him. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival. Koundé. Lahm, very much a man of this moment. Well, the boss won't be happy about that at all. They were pedestrian in possession and carried almost no threat at all. Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Davis. We've got 5 minutes till half-time. It's a searching pass. Doué is flagged offside. Challenge just a bit on the firm side. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Very nicely done. Lahm. Rijkaard, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. It's Hazard! Off target by a whisker.
Temps additionnel, 3 minutes.
Thuram clears. And that's been won straight back. Van Dijk. Van Dijk goes direct. Figo, who can single-handedly make it. And that is the end of the first half.
Well, it's hard to say whether a two-goal advantage under these circumstances is decisive or not, but so far I haven't really seen enough to indicate that the opposition can come out in the second half and improve to that degree.
Israel claiming the lion's share of the 4 goals, up by 3-1 at half-time. And if you have just joined us, well, we've just begun the second period here. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Figo. Messi gets across and deals with it. Tonali has got himself a free kick. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Figo is one whose deliveries we all know about. He's had it taken off him. And it's Rijkaard. Tonali. And it's Doué. Doué going forward. Koundé has the space to ski. Towering header! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Desailly promptly onto that, and that is that. Well, the less said about that pass, the better. Haaland looking in every way a marked man at the moment.
Well, this defence now knows that they have to reduce his movement because they've allowed him to run free.
Now it's Hazard. Quarter of an hour into the second half. He's got away. Hazard. Haaland. For Messi. Spread to the right. Spread neatly. He is just caressing the ball. Oh, that's fabulous. Figo delivers. Well read. And the danger is averted. Rijkaard. Messi. And it's Ibrahimovic. Hazard. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
Haaland. Oh, good spread. Oh, that's a key interception. Yamal, who does have an assist to his name. Figo. Lovely bit of skill. And that is headed. Terrific effort! Oh, split-second reaction.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bergkamp. And it's Messi. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass just lacking in accuracy. Ibrahimovic. Messi is someone with real dynamite in it. He's had a shot! Lacking in accuracy.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Le numéro 24, le numéro 19. À leur place, le numéro 10, le numéro 8. Changement pour Israël. Le numéro 14.
Israel choosing to make the first
Le
change.
numéro 11. À leur place, le numéro 19, le numéro 9. Cristiano
Israel
Ronaldo.
are, of course, in a position to go to the bench should the need arise. He's found the way through, and he lines up a cross.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
And it's Hazard. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Tonali kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Rodri spots it and intercepts. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Pass is just off target. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Cannavaro.
Right card.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Well, it's a look of bewilderment. His touch deserted him at the key moment.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
He's a sharp little ball here. Messi finding himself in space. Firm header just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
Changement pour Israël. Le numéro 17.
So, third corner of the game.
Messi. Le numéro 2.
And it's been
Le
taken
numéro
short.
22. Hazard. À leur place, le numéro 6.
France have the chance to go the other
Le
way.
numéro 13. Le numéro 8.
Cristiano Ronaldo! That was superb goalkeeping.
Cristiano Ronaldo clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
So their fourth corner of the game. Iniesta
Il
goes
y
short.
aura 2 minutes de temps additionnel.
Oh, great defending. That needed doing. 2 minutes to be added on. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Oh, Red, nice interception. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Israel can take all the spoils, and it is nothing less than what they are perfectly... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. Time for the first of the anthems. So we're up and running. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to...
He's had a shot! Has another go! And he was there to get a vital touch.
Messi clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Israel are looking to go forward now. Spread to the right. Messi has it in a wide position. And it's Ibrahimovic. McAllister. Spread out to the left.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Haaland showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Oh, that's a great run he's made from deep. And he's managed to get free. Hangs in, and a header! And the ball's come loose here. And he's there to belt it away. Can he finish? Goal! Israel! And Israel score first. It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Barcelona are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. Messi. Hazard making good progress. He's picked his way through. Hangs... Oh, good effort!
Barcelona really do like to play the long ball.
And how does that work for them?
Well, you don't want the ball just coming back at you, Peter. You need somebody in there who'll make it stick.
Cannavaro ventures forward. McAllister tries to pass it through. It's a promising position. Tries a shot! Figo, who is rarely short on confidence. Now it's Hazard. Hazard. Shapes to shoot! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Hazard just backs himself every time. Give him a challenge and he'll rise to it.
Now that's well seen too. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Desai, a player who needs no introduction. Israel currently a goal to the good and with the lion's share of the ball. McAllister. And it's Aubameyang. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Thuram did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Oh, that's fabulous. Hoisted in.
They've got a healthy number of very tall targets to pick out from this corner.
Figo plays it short. Figo. He is through here. Pulls it back. Impressive jump. Oh, it rattles the bar. Cannavaro. Desai is a man so notably robust and resolute in his defending. Figo. And it's Messi.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Mbappe. Rice. Big chance! Oh, good finish. They have done it! They have their equaliser!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
We're looking at a different game now.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Rice. Looking to play him in. A quick look, thought about cutting it. And the shot! Oh, it's fallen loose again! They've scored! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, he was definitely fully focused on that, Peter. His reaction and anticipation got him there when everyone else was spectating.
Barcelona have their lead.
Yeah, I always felt...
It's Ibrahimovic! Oh, crossbar! But he's left disappointed.
He probably had a good view of it as well, Peter. Obviously, an inch or two lower, and that's in the back of the net.
Rice, Cannavaro promptly onto that, and that is that.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Thuram,
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
he's got away. Thuram delivers the ball. Header! It's hit the uprights. He doesn't look too happy with that.
Ibrahimovic certainly got the pace he wanted on that, but not the all-important bend.
Substitution for Israel, number 14.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. So a double change here, and both changes are offensive.
Well, it'll be interesting to see what system they'll be playing with now, Peter.
Israel can, of course, make a change whenever they choose. Messi.
That was lovely, that.
Messi's cross. Romero. And that signals the end of the first period. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. And we are up to the break.
I've been left almost breathless here, Peter. This is frantic stuff. 45 minutes just seem to fly by. Here's hoping both teams can maintain this level.
Well, that is the first half done, and we are ready for what follows in the second. And we're already back up and running after half-time. McAllister! They've got to be quick to recover this. That has ended up in no man's land. Pass somewhat off target. Diego Costa now looking to orchestrate a counter. He has found the way through. Oh, nice touch. Azar with the delivery. Messi. McAllister. Played out to the left flank. Now it's Mbappe. Cannavaro. And here's the chance to counter. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Oh, good-looking ball. Mbappe. Israel really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. He's a sharp little ball here. That's the keeper's ball. He's found a way through. Shoots! Now, who's going to be first to this? Vigo. That is good alertness. Driving on and making good progress. Hazard. Lovely feet. That's a good run down the left. That's put play to the danger. And they've got a throw. Cafu can clear it away. And it's Rodri. Oh, that's ambitious. And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And here's Aubameyang. Israel perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Israel really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can sustain it.
Thuram. Hazard. That's very neat. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Engages and forces him off the ball. Half an hour gone in the second half. Messi, McAllister. Can he finish? It's run loose. Who's going to get there? Oh, what has happened here? Oh, that's fabulous. Delivery from him. He's rising! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. That's a lovely, neat pass.
Oh, this team is relentless. They have a way of playing, and there's no compromise.
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's got away. Now it's Rice. Crossed it. Getting up there! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Mbappe is offering a Rice smile there.
Now that looks a decent ball. And it's Diego Costa. And this is Ronaldo. Barcelona can breathe again, just.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Well, nicely intercepted. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Ball comes in. Easy enough for the goalkeeper.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Could be danger here. Rice. Messi is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Lahm makes a dash for it. He's found a way through. Akanji gets it. Azar! And there goes their last chance. A game that is a tale of one that got away. A position of great promise they established, but they lost momentum, they lost intensity, they lost their lead, and ultimately they lost the game. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, the game plan for me just looked a little confused, and the crowd seemed to pick up on this early on, and it just created a kind of negative vibe around the whole stadium, and I think this performance is one best deleted from the memory bank now.
Well, thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.